Welcome everyone to the Monday afternoon Advocate News Meeting. I'm editor and publisher Chris Cobbler. Hope everyone had a great Easter weekend. With me to my left,
I'm Becky Cooper, managing editor.
and to my right,
Cody Melandrin, city editor.
and behind the camera, executive producer.
Thomas Martinez.
So
Nice setup.
let Tom and us know what you think of the story we're working on. Any suggestions you have for stories we should be working on? That's why we come on every weekday, because we like to hear from you. And I'll get you warmed up with a trivia question, just to get people's fingers typing. What is the Belgian town of Duffel's claim to fame? Duffel.
Duffel bags.
That's sort of what I thought. I don't know. D-U-F-F-E-L.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duffel. I don't know what else would be known for.
Luggage or duffel bag.
Duffel bag. I wonder why duffel bags would be from Duffel though. I don't know. Helen just joined us.
The
Anybody?
window cleaners are up on 1 O'Connor.
Oh, are they?
And- or somebody.
But
on
one
scaffolding.
O'Connor at the top. Yeah, they are. That's our floor. All right. Oh, exciting. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get into the news. We have a first installment in our new Act Locally series, which we're excited about. It's going to be every month. We'll feature a different cause. This first month is Earth Day. Is today Earth Day? Or tomorrow?
Today is
Yesterday.
Earth Day.
I thought yesterday was
No,
Earth
today
I
is.
think today's Earth Day.
Today is.
CBS was all over the Earth Day.
Yeah. So Callie's got a feature about community gardens.
You know, there's a segment of the Rio Grande in New Mexico that goes dry. Can you imagine if the Rio Grande dried out, people could just walk across?
That's
the
what I was
river?
thinking the entire time I was watching that segment.
Yeah.
But next month, I forget what we're featuring, but every month we'll feature
Okay.
different cause,
Whatever we want it is.
first responders or cancer or other things, different good causes.
In our notes, should we tease to
Next
what,
month,
Next month?
Ooh.
we should. Would be a good idea.
Oh, do we know next month?
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
we
the
got-
list, we have the calendar. I just can't remember off the top of my head. We also have a story about Crane Elementary doing an Earth Day event
Oh, next
on
next
bees.
month's my birthday. That's what you
Is
guys
that
said.
your nonprofit cause?
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a story by Kira on the appraisal district notices have gone out. Many are complaining their appraisals went up. She's working on that. I don't know where she stands on that. John is working on a story about the constable. Was a hearing today?
There's a hearing going on. It should be going on right now.
Okay. All right.
But it's a criminal case.
Okay. Then he's working on updates. We've heard there's a new ruling in the drive-through doctor case. We're trying to get the details on that. We might not have it today, but have to do it Wednesday if we don't. Kira was at the county commissioners meeting, so she's busy. She says a very quiet meeting though, not a lot on the agenda. Let's see what else. The Coastal Conservation Association Mid-Coast chapter is having its annual banquet coming up. And then your school's got a story about De Leon Elementary.
Actually, it's just a photo and copy box.
Okay.
Photos and copy box.
Career Day at De Leon Elementary.
I heard that today around 6, I think, is the graduation ceremony for the last ECC class
Oh, well, you know,
from
if I remember
Liberty
that.
at
Amber ought to go over there. She
the
worked there.
Technology Center.
Yeah.
I know they had a luncheon last week that Coy sent us a note about today. The picture.
Well, their graduation is today, I was told, at the
Okay.
Amber's in this evening, isn't she?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe it's at 6.
Well, they call it the Early College Education Center, right?
Yeah.
Something
My
like
source
that.
called it something else, and I'm like, what is this? AIDP or something like that, or I don't know. And I said, what is this?
Yeah.
And
A lot of jargon in education and other things. Sam just joined us. June, how's everybody? June, any new efforts on making the city a little more pedestrian friendly? I know that's something that caused near and dear to her heart. Where was I? In sports, moving along. We've got our outdoors package every Tuesday. Columnist John Jefferson and columnist Bink Grimes and the other outdoors features in that. Have a recap of Spurs Nuggets game 4, 2-2 with big game Tuesday. What time's that game?
It's a 3-game series now, and
So this-
Denver still holds home court. So
So playing at Denver Tuesday night. You know what time?
Well, all three of them in Denver if necessary.
Denver, San Antonio, Denver.
This is it. The deciding 5th game is in Denver. No?
It's a best of 7.
Oh, it's best of 7. Oh, okay. Okay. So
But no, I think it's probably gonna be 9 o'clock this time, maybe. They usually been starting about 8 Denver time.
All right. Let's see. Then in the State Digest, we got a story about a plane crash in Dallas. All 6 people aboard a small plane died Monday when it crashed. Well, preparing to land in Central Texas. So it's preparing to land in Kerrville. And let's see. What else? I'm not going to see anything else big on the State Digest. Halliburton earnings are out. They got a first quarter earnings of $152 million, profit of 17 cents per share, I think. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like the big stuff on the State Digest. We got the Stars playing tonight, trying to close out a playoff series at home. What about, let's see, the Texas Tribune has a story about Texas removing thousands of children from Medicaid each month because of red tape. And anything on the international scene?
Mostly Sri Lanka headlines.
Oh yeah, Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka military given sweeping powers after bombing. Sri Lanka victims, citizens of at least 12 countries were killed.
Yeah, the death toll climbed, didn't it?
Herman Cain withdraws from consideration for the Fed. Yay. I'm sorry. I don't think that man was qualified. Medicare, Social Security face shaky fiscal futures. So what else is
Sri Lanka is a good story John did talking to Ludmi from the international programs at UHV, brought the news home, and very, very sad news. Very sad news.
well, I clicked on Texas, but you read Texas, right?
Yeah, go to sports. See what's big in the sports.
I do like that way the Sri Lankan government shut down social media.
Yeah, that was interesting. They were concerned
Yeah.
about there immediately being a bunch of misinformation after the attack, so they shut down social media. What would happen if the United States did that after? Because
So
what would happen if there's another 9/11? God forbid. Think what would happen in social
They'd
media.
have to do that, man.
They'd have to. We'd
Yeah,
go crazy.
Facebook didn't have
Facebook wasn't a thing then in 2001, and Twitter wasn't a thing. But yeah, it would be ugly.
I just finished watching this series called The Looming Tower. Have you guys heard of it? It was I heard it was HBO. It was like a 9-part series. Basically, it chronicles how the CIA and the FBI. The CIA refused to share information with the FBI, and including a memo.
Before the crashes?
Yes, including a memo. This all came out apparently in 2004 when Congress did its inquiry about why they didn't share information. And there's a scene where they're talking about a memo that's titled "Bin Laden Plans Massive Infiltration in the United States" or something like that. And the memo was just an information-only memo, so few people read it, and the CIA just didn't feel it was necessary to share it with the federal government, the FBI. And here's the tragedy of all this. There's a guy, an FBI special agent, John O'Neill, who was really trying to demonstrate to all the powers that be that the CIA has information they're sitting on, they're not sharing it with him. So anyway, he gets forced out because he makes a mistake and he misplaces a briefcase with critical information. So he's forced out of the FBI. He takes a security job at the World Trade Center because he feels that that's going to be a key target. And yes, he dies the day it was hit. They found his body in the rubble, but his partner, Ali Soufan, Muslim,
His personal partner or his work partner?
his work partner at the FBI, Ali Soufan, he's a real guy. He helped exec produce this series for, I think it's HBO, but anyway, and they did a lot of special features interviewing him, but Ali Soufan was portrayed in the movie, and he was there during the Cole bombing from the USS Cole bombing. I
Uh-huh.
mean, they knew from that moment then that the Al Qaeda was going to be a serious threat to this nation's security. Well, anyway, Ali Safan was talking about how, gave the producers all this information about what they tried to do, all the details, and they made a series of it. Condoleezza Rice is portrayed in the movie as being one of not caring unless there's strong physical evidence that Al Qaeda was coming into the country.
Nobody much saw 9/11 coming today. Well, what do you have in sports there, Tony?
AP-CP survey. 48% of National Hockey League.
If it leaves with hockey, we're not interested.
Okay.
The first round, when's the NFL draft? Oh no, that's playoffs.
Thursday, I think.
The NFL draft is Thursday. Who's going to be the number one pick?
A lot of people thinking Kyler Murray will be.
Not interesting, because
Yeah.
is he an NFL quarterback, really? Size and all?
Somebody thinks he is.
Huh. He's pretty small for the NFL. Huh. I really thought he was going to go to baseball.
Well, he was going to, and then he said, "No, I
Kinda-
can make more money in football,
Yeah,
shorter term at
Gonna
least."
get beat up quicker
Yeah.
in football.
really beat up.
Sure.
Crippled.
Yeah.
Holyfield? Oh, Holyfield's 40 times make NFL draft decision a big gamble. So Elijah Holyfield, was it slow or fast? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, not a lot
I
there.
skipped one up here. I don't know if these two are important. This is a contract with CBS and then Country Star Titans coach talking.
Nothing exciting there. So kind of a slow day there, but on the national scene, it's mainly Sri Lanka international scene, and that's about it from a news standpoint. We'll get a follow up on that. Joe Beth just joined us, Tracy. So to answer the trivia question, but if we missed any of your comments here, we'll come back to you. But what is the Belgian town of Duffel's claim to fame? And we think it's the duffel bag, which somehow, but who knows?
Maybe too easy.
The town lent its name to duffel bags. The cloth first used to make the bags was originally sold in duffel. Duffel. Who knew? Who knew?
Who knew that? Well, I just figure it was some military thing that came up during one of the wars,
Wonder what exactly the right kind of cloth is. I mean, it has to be a tough, sturdy cloth,
Kind
right?
of canvas type.
Yeah, kind of a canvas. So that's another town.
Yeah.
And
Maybe that's next to Duff.
and duffel, there's canvas,
Yeah.
and then there's cotton,
Yeah.
and then there's I don't
Zipper.
know. Who knew? All right, but if you want to talk about the 9/11 documentary Tony's watched or any of the news of the day, give us a call here in the newsroom, 574-1222. Peace out.